It's the dark skin savers, my neighbor.
Hey man, we got True Gas. Horror Story animated. Shout out to
who?
Wansi
Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Hey man, we hope you guys be enjoying all this, scary, videos, story, what, blah, blah,
Are they enjoying
blah,
it
lately?
Are y'all enjoying it?
Yeah, y'all really enjoying it?
Are y'all really enjoying it? Be honest.
My phone look crooked.
Cause if y'all not enjoying it, just let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section, man. But we here with another one, you know what I'm saying? True Gas Station Horror Story Animated. We're gonna smack on
anything
this
about
light.
y'all scary in the gas station? Is anything scary about y'all in the gas station?
I don't think so.
I remember at one time.
I mean, I know one thing that I've seen was like, you gotta be careful whenever you trying to fill up your gas, bro. People be putting like fucking needle. What's it called? Like the syringe shit. Yeah, like they be passing fucking AIDS and shit around, bro. When you click down, nigga, you end up getting poked, and then they just
I
pass.
ain't gonna lie, you a fucked up ass nigga trying to spread.
Bro, that shit was
I remember,
happening like a couple years ago, bro.
I remember I seen this nigga, bro. He had like a dark like trench coat on, bro. I remember one time I was filling gas at night, and I looked over. I remember I looked over. At first, nobody was there, right? And then, once I ringing the shit up and put my joint in, I just stood there and let the gas do his thing. I see niggas standing over there like these, right? I think it was a crackhead.
In the trench coat?
So the motherfucker, in the trench coat, and his hood was covering his face. Nigga actually looked like Ezio from Assassin's Creed, right? So I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I'm like, all right, man, maybe I just, act like I don't see the motherfucker. I turn around, motherfucker's getting closer. Right? I'm like, oh shit. This nigga getting a little too close. Let me make sure Shonda, says, all right, Shonda, you see that nigga? Yeah, I see that nigga. Oh, okay.
Was that at this gas station?
Nah, this was in Cali.
Oh, cause I seen some shit like that at this gas
And then
station.
like
an old ass dude.
And then so the motherfucker he kept trying to walk back and forth. Like I didn't see him. He was just walking back and forth, doing what he's doing, and I'm keeping an eye on him to make sure the shit don't get crazy. And bro, when I was taking the damn thing out, the gas joint it stopped, like it was full. I took the joint out. I turned out the motherfucker right there. I'm like, hey! Yo! You want $1 or something? That nigga took off his joint. And guess who the fuck it was? It was Palumi, nigga.
You fucking bitch ass nigga.
I fucked y'all up.
What the fuck? Nigga, I thought nigga was about to say it was
Nigga made up some stupid ass story.
I made up a story and I actually was believing that shit, man.
I'm dead, bro.
And then when he got to the point that you guess who it is, I was like,
but like that's a prime example of how some of these niggas be doing us. Like, bro, some of these niggas really be having us, bro. And so they take the buzz and it completely negate the whole fucking story, bro.
gas station. And this is an animated story. It's been a long time we did an animated
This
story.
happened to me 25 years ago. I had just dropped out of college and was looking to stretch my legs and get a new job. Well, that turned out to be much harder than expected. As a college dropout, I knew I wasn't going to find much. However, I managed to get a job at the gas station on Route 52. It was very far away from really anything. The closest town was 20 miles away.
Damn.
The owner was quiet, kept to himself. The place was a dump, and the pay was scarce. One night, August 15th, the owner had just left, leaving me in charge for the night shift. Even I had goosebumps.
I never
that
understood
night.
how niggas could
It
work
was
shit like that
quiet,
by themselves.
Peaceful.
I don't know how niggas work at gas stations at fucking, nighttime, but I can't do that. But especially 7-Eleven, bro. You
bro.
can't, but you got a whole bunch of. But so much shit
Crackheads.
happen on fucking in 7-Eleven nighttime alone, bro.
Nigga, they get robbed. And all
Yeah,
that shit,
that's
bro.
the most robbed
I've
shit.
seen that shit happen, bro.
Yeah, man, shit happen at a 7-Eleven, bro. Niggas will rob the fuck. Actually, 7-Eleven is more modern now. If y'all really think about it,
Shit.
that should look a lot more cleaner now. Than back then, bro. That shit used to look.
I think it was just the area. It's just the area.
And it's not about clean. They don't go fuck. The fact that your shit is titled 7-Eleven, nigga, this shit's gonna get robbed 7-Eleven, nigga.
Like all day.
24/7, bro, all day.
all day long, bro.
I had goosebumps that night.
I can't
It was
do that
quiet. Peaceful, you may say. However, none the more dramatic.
Oh shit.
Fog covered the one road that led to nowhere.
This is a good animation.
And the fact that this shit is 20 miles away from the next
town. I
town.
was just about to close up for the night when a man entered the store. That wasn't very odd, seeing as I'd gotten a few customers that night. However, the one thing that seemed out of the ordinary to me was that I never saw a car park in the parking lot.
Oh yeah,
They would have had to walk 20 miles.
Damn.
But it occurred to me there was an abandoned house very close to the gas station.
Oh shit.
Maybe they found comfort there and needed a drink, so I carried on. I told them the station was closing soon. However, they just stood there, looking at the cigarettes on the counter. Seemed odd to me, because he was a rather old gentleman, and I wouldn't expect someone like that to continue smoking, even if he did it in his prime.
No, you think them niggas
I
give a
asked
fuck?
him if he wanted some. He said yes.
You think they give
That
a
was all
fuck?
he would say that night. I asked him if that would be all. He had the cigarettes in his hand. However, rather than going to the register, he nodded his head and slowly stepped closer to the door. I tried to gather his attention. However, he didn't respond to me. He opened the door to go outside. I followed him from behind. I felt a chill when I did, one that I had never felt before. He began to walk into the street. However, I didn't follow him. The reason I didn't follow him was because a car was coming his way. I yelled out one more time, "Sir, sir!" But he continued walking, slower than before. In fact, then he stopped. He turned around, and he looked right at me. He slowly put out his hand, with the car coming closer and closer towards him, and pointed it right at me. I had no time to react to that, however, because a few seconds later, the car sped up and ran into him.
Oh,
As I opened
it
my
sped
eyes,
up.
expecting the old man to be in front of me. No one was there. In fact,
So you got
I
a
didn't
cigarette
even
back
see the
though?
car in the
Yeah,
distance.
sir. Look, you ain't gonna pay for that cigarette.
Bro.
Pick that shit back, put it back in the counter. You don't have to pay for it.
He said, at least you got
At least
cigarettes.
you got
Man,
a
fuck
cigarette
the
back.
cigarettes, nigga. If you see somebody just get popped right in front of
Nah,
you by a
that's
car,
probably
nigga.
more.
I mean, I've seen that happen.
Bro, I
Okay,
saw
I'm
a
not gonna
video
lie.
yesterday of a dude just watching his mom get hit by a car right in front of him. But I'm like, but that gotta be one of the most traumatic ass.
Yeah. Growing
Shit.
up, bro, I saw a kid, a little girl got hit by a car, bro. Like growing up in Nigeria, bro.
Killed her.
She
got ran over or
She
just hit?
died, but she fainted.
Was it bad?
I think it was bad, bro.
If it was bad, bro,
'Cause-
he's most likely gonna die, bro.
That shit, bro. Cause I used to walk home like from school, and you know, like Apata area, you walk back to like Woody Estates. It's like, bro, I used to walk. Me and my friend, we would walk like the streets, and you know how cars is in Nigeria. It's like,
Ain't no speed limit, ain't no
Yeah,
stop
bro.
sign, ain't no nothing.
she got hit. I couldn't tell if she. I don't know if
Everybody's
she
yielding,
died
bro.
or not, but. All I heard was that they said she fainted and stuff, and I saw her got smacked.
She probably got knocked out.
Shit. That
Probably got knocked out or something.
man, every time I hear somebody get hit with a car, I just automatically think they're dead, bro. But people do be surviving car hit, apparently.
Yeah, hit. Now when they get ran over, I don't know how the fuck
that's
you getting
old,
survived. I don't know how the fuck you surviving that shit.
Maybe if you get hit by a regular car, yeah.
But this
But
nigga
then
still
you
got
get
his
hit by a
cigarette.
truck.
Oh, you get hit by a truck, nigga. It's
Oh
done.
yeah, ooh. Yeah, but this nigga still got his cigarette, so.
No one was there. In fact,
Why the fuck
I
you
didn't
walking
even
away?
see the car in the
This nigga got
distance.
packed up.
All that remained was a pack of cigarettes that sat there in the street. To say the least,
They got
that
smoked.
spooked me right out. But I truly knew no one would believe my story.
They got left.
So I got myself back in shape, closed up the station, and went home.
Shit, I do the
I
same.
slept with the light on that night. In the middle of the night, 12 I believe, I got a call. The owner of the gas station had passed away. I thought that was very unfortunate. It was rather nice to me. However, I will never forget these words. They told me he died in a car accident. Some random pedestrian walked in front of his car on the highway, causing him to swerve into the ditch. The owner's son took possession of the store and decided to close it down. He came up to me one day and asked if I knew anything about what happened. I just shook my head and walked away.
So you telling me maybe the owner of the store
Was the
one
nigga
that
in the
was
car?
driving?
But why would he be driving past the store like
what?
that?
Maybe he always noticed that man always coming. That's why he give him the night shift. And
But the owner of the store is dead.
yeah, he's dead, but apparently he's the one that's driving that. I mean, no, they say he died in a car
Car accident,
accident
yeah.
that he
Basically the same way the old man died.
No, they say he crashed or something.
Yeah, they said he swerved from trying to not hit the pedestrian.
Oh.
And he hit a ditch.
They told me he died in a car accident. Some random pedestrian walked in front of his car on the highway, causing him to swerve into the ditch.
Oh.
The
So he
owner
didn't
signed
actually
for
get
possession
hit.
of the store and decided to close it down. He came up to me one day and asked if I knew anything about what happened.
See.
I just shook my head and walked away. I knew he'd never believe me. I eventually moved to New York, where I went back to school and got a job as a psychiatrist. Maybe if I can't relieve myself, I can relieve others from their torment. I've never spoken of that day since it occurred. However, I have decided to post it as sort of a message to others. The dead are alive, just not in the human form. As for the old man, I say goodbye, and I hope you finally got your cigarettes.
Wait, so did they find 2 people dead or just one? Cause shouldn't it be 2 dead?
Yeah.
But he said on the highway though, so I don't think it probably. No, because
No, he shit was a highway.
wait, you heard the last thing that he said though.
The dead. However, I have decided to post it as sort of a message to others. The dead,
The dead
are alive,
are alive,
just not in the human form.
just not in human form.
As for the old man, I say goodbye.
Wait, what?
So they said the dead are not alive, are alive, just not in the human form. Mm-hmm. So he's probably looking at the whole man like it's some type of a spirit. That
But
came.
he's saying that's for the old man.
Yeah, because he literally says for the old man and says goodbye. Because it's kind of weird how he didn't go further. He didn't say a lot. He didn't say much about the old man dying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just more about him seeing the old man getting hit by a car, but there was no more story further down with that. But then the next story that followed up is his bus dying, which kind of relate to the whole man getting hit with a car and everything that connects, because there was no more other story to say about the whole man that died. Because all they said at the end was like goodbye, like goodbye what? Like, I
But
don't know.
it wasn't on the news that this nigga died. Maybe he didn't die.
Maybe the old man is a ghost.
Yeah, the old man is probably what I'm getting is probably the old man is
Like
a
a spirit?
ghost.
Mm-hmm.
That wanted to smoke a cigarette?
Yeah.
Nigga.
That's why I feel like he made that reference that, you know, dead people are alive, just not in human form. Even though the old man, it like died, but it was probably a ghost, because what I'm thinking is because no other story was said about him. It was just like goodbye. Nothing was heard.
Yeah, it could have been a ghost because the nigga actually wanted to die too. Because he just sat
Yeah,
there.
he just sat there.
and just,
That was weird.
yeah. I don't know.
Hey, man.
But that those type of shit too is like you can't really tell people because it's like niggas gonna think your ass is lying. Like man, you already but that's crazy shit happened to me, man. I think I saw a ghost or something.
That's why I felt like that's what happened,
Look at
because
your ass.
because there was no more further story about the old man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why maybe why he felt like he
Imagine being in that
you
predicament that like you actually see some shit and nobody around you ever believes you.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's some like
That's some bullshit.
that's some like crazy shit.
Because
bro.
if he was to talk about the old man saying, "Oh, this old man got hit by a car in front of me," blah blah blah, and then they're gonna question like, "Okay, why don't we ever heard about a old man getting hit with a car?"
Yeah, that's the thing too.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Makes him way more weird because like we didn't see the old man die.
Yeah, and there was no further story to be told about him. So, and then the next story was his boss dying in a car accident, swerving away from a pedestrian. Like, and then they showing this old man on the road with a car
But my thing is, why was the owner of the store going back down that road
Yeah, fast
at that fucking speed? Like what? That doesn't even make sense.
I'm hurt. That's crazy. Hey man,
I don't know.
what y'all think about this video right here? What's your opinion? Y'all already know. Leave in the comment section. What do you guys think? Put your 2 cents out. You know what I'm saying? You want to know what y'all think about this?
I definitely get like what's that dude's name, bro? The one that be doing the animations too.
The arts.
Yeah, Llama Arts.
Llama
Yeah,
Arts.
I get that vibe from that nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Cause we ain't doing the anime, and it look like there's a lot more out there.
That was a very well narrated too, bro. Cause I was first confused at first, like, oh, where's he going with this shit? Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, motherfucker got hit. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Hey, man. But that's it for this video, man. We hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in. Please don't forget to
Like, share, subscribe if you're new. God loves you, God bless you, and Weezy out here.